The American Witch Brigade is a special task force formed in 1941 in response to the Hexenkessels, witches who have allied themselves with the Axis forces. As the name suggests, the task force includes witches who were promised presidential pardons if they fight in the war on behalf of the United States of America. Due to the controversial formation of the brigade, many did not believe, or did not want to believe, that it would be an effective task force. Led by Colonel James Ward, a capable man but also known for his troubled relationship with his superiors, it was said that he was assigned to lead the brigade as punishment for his insubordination, and is expected to fail and end his career. At the beginning of the war, the task force itself had around 1,000 soldiers, but only a third of them were witches. The rest were soldiers assigned to be their handlers on the field, as well as their executioners, if they choose to escape or defect. Although rare, there are witches who volunteer to fight for the brigade. However, the majority of them were drafted from detention camps that were created to hold magical individuals. These camps are everywhere in the country, but the most notorious one is Fortress Salem, built in the historical coastal city of Salem, Massachusetts. Witches who are not immediately executed are detained indefinitely until drafted. Many of these captives were just innocent women who happened to be descendants of witches, but among them, there are some who are truly frightening and perhaps better off left in prison. Unlike the regular US military that practiced racial segregation at the time, the American Witch Brigade categorized witches as a different species and prioritized that as their primary identity. Hence, race did not play a factor in the draft or the appointment of their position. In addition to receiving the rank of private, once recruited, the witches are all assigned a class based on the type and grading of their mana. The majority of them were assigned Mage class, trained to harness their powers and fight on the front lines. Raven class, specialized in familiar manipulation and tactics. Angel class, received combat medic training with a focus on potion crafting. And the specialized Dreadnought class, witches who received individualized special training in order to maximize their full potential. Although equipment differs between each class, they would all receive a standardized combat wand for quick spell casting. Depending on the mission, some were also assigned combat brooms for air-to-ground support. Handlers, on the other hand, were given anti-witch weapons and were instructed to use them against their team members if they were uncooperative. During their first deployment, the task force was set up for failure and expected to suffer massive casualties. However, to everyone's surprise, it was a huge success, and the American Witch Brigade proved itself to be a great asset, securing its legacy in black magic warfare. The introduction of black magic has forever transformed warfare. Witches have now become an integral part of the military. Some may rightfully fear this new reality, but much to their dismay, the Pandora's box cannot be sealed again.